Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey, it's Jason Schappert.
What is happening, Kenneth? How are you?
What's happening? I'm good. Let's just check before we go any further. Can everybody hear us? We good?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Are we echoing?
The audio guy could have audio issues. You never know.
We could. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome to the show. We've got a lot of stuff to get to, some really incredible viewer videos. There is a mystery on a rooftop sent in by Lambo Drives a Zambo. Koshat, I just saw a super chat right there. We're going to see a video from him and a bunch of others. And we've got a special guest in tonight, Trey Brashears. He is with the Missouri S&T Multirotor design team. I'm actually going to go out there on the 10th, and they're going to reveal a new drone. And they're live streaming from their build studio tonight. We're going to check in with them, see what they're up to. And you've got a lot of great information for everybody. And Jeff Sills will have the news. But what have you been up to lately, Jason Schappert?
I've just been trying to be like you when I grow up, sir. I mean, I don't have long white and silver locks like you, but I do aspire to. You have a question. When are you kind of at that level where you could rock like the man bun? Like, are you getting close?
I'm not there yet. The goal is to just not cut my hair for 2024 and see what happens with it. Hopefully by the time Mindfield 5.0 rolls around in August. Yeah, you'll be there. Hopefully, I'm thinking at least down to my nipples by then.
It's always so hot there. I can only imagine having long hair.
Oh, it's sweaty?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sexy, right? Because then I'd have to go all the time in slow motion.
And sweat would fly off and girls would scream. And
well, I mean, that happens. That would happen even if I didn't have any hair. So
you're like a Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, I am. Before we go any further, of course, Jason, of course, you're my favorite sponsor.
Thank you.
Of course, other than my other favorite sponsor. But the longest sponsor is the Cadillac of processed meat. I'm talking about Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow. Yeah! And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah, Pigeon Jerky.
Wow.
A fine snack for drone night, TNL since 1970.
Hey, I want to show you something. Ella and Gavin, big fans of yours. They're 9 and 6.
Okay. Your children, your offspring.
Yeah, drew pigeons for you.
Aww.
I mean, a lot of love went into that.
Look at that. So the one on the left there with the bluer sky, is that a pigeon standing on?
That is a pigeon on a stoplight, and all the lights are illuminated on the stoplight.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is this is Gavin's. This is a quadcopter. Do you see the quad?
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's great.
The quadcopter.
Yeah.
It's almost anatomically correct.
Yeah, it's
really.
That is fantastic.
It's pretty close.
Which one do you like better?
Picture.
Picture and child. No.
Picture.
No. Okay, so you got your jokes ready.
Yeah, I got jokes over here on this monitor.
On standby.
They're ready to go.
Okay.
They're ready. They were going to be Christmas themed, but I realized it was February, so I opted to not do a Christmas themed jokes.
It is. I mean, who can't wait for spring? Spring is coming up. And you and I, we talked about it briefly in the bonus content for members.
Yeah, members only.
But we had the first day of spring, you and I are traveling, and we're going to be doing something that will benefit the entire drone community.
And we're going to share a hotel room.
Are we?
I mean, 2 double beds, please.
2, yes, right. With a partition?
Yeah. Pillow wall.
I can't sleep with those teeth that shine for 3 statute miles. It'd be too bright. I'd have to wear a mask.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That is true. Jeff Sill's got a lot of great news coming up. I want to thank the people who have supporting the show early. Thank you, my Robs. €6 from Rob Muller. Oh, yeah. TNL time. The Rob's got your back, Ken. And Drone Rob with $20. Thank you very much, Drone Rob. Happy Leap Day. I don't think I've done
Leap
it.
Day.
TNL on a Leap Day ever.
Wow.
I'll have to check the archives.
301 episodes.
That's true. This is the 301st. $10 from Philip Koshat for gum. Is that for gum? Okay, I needed gum money. Thank you very much, Philip. And Kip's Camera with $5. Thank you, Kip's Camera. And Kong FPV with a 420. Not sure what that's about. Any ideas, Jason? What? Why he keeps insisting on donating 420?
I lived a very sheltered life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so no.
Yeah.
But I do like what he said in the super chat as well.
Oh yeah, Ken likes that long hair pull. Well, thank you, Kong. Speaking of Kong, he had a birthday recently, and I went to his house in I believe the name of the town is Armpit, Alabama. And
Armpit, Alabama?
Yeah, no, I don't. It was deep in the heart of Alabama, and it was a lot of fun. And
love Alabama.
So I was sent this video, and this is from Kong's birthday party. All right, enjoy this. Wow!
Oh my God! Dancing, guys. Oh my God!
Yeah, oh my God, indeed.
So
that is some good backwoods rednecky fun right there.
In Armpit, Alabama.
Yeah, want to see it again?
Yeah, is that where he's from?
No, I think he's I don't think giving anything away. So he's near Eastaboga, near there, wherever that is, right? You can look at it on a map. But here you go. Here it is again.
I heard it, but I didn't see anything.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything?
No, I heard it. I didn't see it. I don't think you switched.
Oh.
But,
oh yeah. Okay. No. Let's. Yeah. Here, I'm sorry.
I mean, if you need your producer in your ear.
No, my producer. Yeah. Here you go.
Camera 2, please.
There you go. There it is. Yeah. But yeah. Sorry about that. I thought we were having audio problems. But
no, rookie mistake. It's okay.
That video was actually, that wasn't in Alabama. That was in Mexico.
Oh.
Mexico. Yeah. We did have his birthday party in Mexico where everything's legal. Yay!
You went to his birthday party in Mexico, but you can't come to my birthday party in Florida?
When is your birthday party?
It's in May. I invited you.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Why would I invite you?
Why would you or why didn't you?
No, why would I?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Why? Yeah.
Send your resume in.
Nah, I'm no fun. How old would you be?
I'm going to be 36, I think.
36?
I was born in 1988.
Oh, I think I was driving by then.
Probably.
I think I was voting by then.
Maybe.
Anyway, so I've got some more video to share. And as you know, Camera Butter is the sponsor of the news, and we thank Camera Butter very, very much. Paul is a great guy. He's up there in Canada just stamping these great products out. So go to camerabutter.com. I'm going to give away a $50 gift certificate to Camera Butter later on in a super fun and slightly devious way.
Am I playing a game again?
No.
Okay. Phew.
No,
I didn't train.
No, I would have told you about it. But
Okay,
if you remember, I had a video where it was called the Trampoline Challenge, where you had to fly an FPV drone over a trampoline, disarm, bounce, and then on the bounce back up, rearm, and take off.
Wow. I don't remember this. This is great.
It was like this.
Yeah. Oh. Straight
We
up.
tried it over and over and over again before we got it.
Disarm. Do it. No.
That was close.
You have a very short amount of time to
Try it
rearm.
again.
Yeah.
Well, give it more time. It just doesn't have enough mass. Oh, great. Now there's wind. Am I over it?
No.
Yeah. I am?
No.
Oh, I think I found a 4-leaf clover. Is that good luck?
That's good luck.
Yeah! Yeah! Hell yeah, I did it! Yeah! Oh my God, that felt so good!
It was very satisfying to get that finally.
I bet.
Yeah, and so I offered a $100 Camera Butter gift certificate to anybody who would send their video in to do that. And the winning entry is from Adrian Salve. He said, "Hey, Ken, just watched your video on the trampoline challenge. I didn't disarm, but maybe you can feature this video or something. Here it is." And so here is his trampoline. And there's no audio, but he went up way high.
Where's the trampoline?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah. So he bounced up. He had enough time to rearm, but then he did a trippy spin. That's called a trippy spin on that little antenna tower.
How do you pull that off? Where you're like hovering, but you're...
I know. I can't do it. I can't do it yet. Yeah. You want to see that trampoline again? Watch it one more time. Because that is way high. That was actually really good to be able to hit it and then bounce.
Hit it.
Boom.
Boom.
See, he would have had time. He would have had time. So he did it.
But he also came down not disarmed though. So he had terminal velocity and then some.
Yes. He didn't rearm, but he did it. So instead of $100,
$100, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, you make so much money. Just give it to him.
Well, instead of $100, I'm going to give you $50. How about that? $50 for kind of half-assing it. There you go.
And taxes and other things.
Yeah, taxes, and then there's the whole transport Canada fees and all that. You know, the import export stuff. So
totally.
Congratulations to Adrian Salve. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If you want to send in any videos, of which I have quite a few tonight from the viewers, that's you. If you want to send it in for next time, you can send it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. If there is music in your video, let me know what it is so that I can see if it's going to make YouTube upset. If it does make them upset, you can go to epidemicsound.com. There are free trial links in the description, and you will never get a copyright warning or strike
What kind
again.
of things get sent to kenheronupload@gmail.com? Like, you ever get any, like, any surprising things there?
Yes, quite a bit.
I can only imagine.
Quite a bit. A lot of stuff that I have to delete. A lot of stuff that goes straight into the spam folder.
You're such a handsome guy. I figured the ladies were just blowing up kenheronupload.com.
Just sifting through all the marriage proposals is quite a bit for me to handle.
I bet.
Yeah. So, anyway, let me just go back here. We got a few more super chats coming in. Did I mention Kip's camera? Thank you very much, Kip's camera. He is from Kentucky. Thank you very much. We hung out. He's from Louisville. Kong FPV 420 and Ken Torbeck, $2. Thank you, Ken. Ken recently. Now, speaking of weird things that people send me, Ken sent me some like Ring doorbell footage of his front porch umbrella, a big giant umbrella getting picked up and sucked away by a tornado.
Wow, that was nice one to share.
But he did get it back. Yellow Rose Drones has been a member for 33 months. Thank you very much. Artco Drone Solutions in Colorado. He's been a member for 30 months. Hey, I made it 30 months. Congratulations. And Kong FPV back with $2. Should we bring a trampoline to Castle Crash? Yes.
Hey, think about it this way, Ken. Like, you got all these members for 30 months. Like, what is your longest relationship? You know, I mean,
well,
I've known you for a long time. I haven't seen you keep a girl around 30 months.
You know, the relationship you and I have had has outlasted any relationship I've had with women. And I don't know if that makes you feel funny inside, but kind of makes me feel a little mushy. So I just want to let you know on this leap day how much I appreciate you, sir. Virtual
My
high
heart
five.
is leaping for you.
Virtual high five. No, or the other one. There. Yeah. Oh, are you wearing 2 watches?
Yeah, you have to wear 2 watches.
Boom!
I feel like the viewership would go down if they saw Jason Schappert not wearing 2 watches.
Right.
I feel people like, I'm out.
Now, are they smart watches?
No, they're not smart
They're
watches.
Dumb watches.
Yeah, they're just dumb.
They're just
watches.
dumb.
Yeah.
Now, you want to become a member. The goal is 10 new members each stream. So far tonight, we've got zero new members. But that's fine. It'll pick up later on.
The only way is up. The only way is up.
And you'll want to become a member because you'll want to see the song that I serenaded Jason here in the members.
The romance has been marinating.
Such a marinated. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Put a fork in me. I'm done. Hey, let's check out the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over into the drone newsosphere with our very own Jeff Sills. He's got all the latest and greatest drone news. What's going on, Jeff buddy?
Well, tonight's news is brought to you by Camera Butter.
Yeah, it is.
Ultra high quality ND filters, screen protectors, and FPV accessories. If you want no compromise performance from your camera, get you some Camera Butter. CameraButter.com.
Yeah.
Okay, that cracks me up every time. Like, as an advertiser, if you added a gelatinous sound,
Yeah.
to like that wouldn't work for Remote Pilot 101. Like,
No.
but Camera Butter, that works.
Hold on, I got
Oh,
one.
no.
I got one for Remote Pilot. RemotePilot101.com. How about that? Is it good? Is that good?
It was suitable.
All right.
Suitable.
All right, we'll go back to the drawing board on that.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
All right. So this week got you guys some, I don't know, it's just smattering of really good news stories. The first one is out of Norman. This is more Norman police departments preparing for competition, crowning top drone pilots.
3, 2, 1, go. These drones are typically used for indoor or tight scenarios where they're having to go around obstacles, not just out in the open air.
In December, the Moore Police Department told us about an upcoming drone race, where pilots will have a first-person view from the drone as they race around obstacles. But now, their opponents, Norman police officers, have been spending a lot of time behind the controls.
I mean, you can accidentally crash into a tree or a wire or a house. That's why you want to. It's good to get some lessons and some training to fly these properly.
That's some good advice. But NPD is confident they have a chance at winning because drones are becoming a bigger part of their normal police work.
We currently use drones for search and rescue and crime scene and collision mapping.
Be Moore versus Norman, we'll be racing, and then after we figure out who the best is between us, the major league pilots will come out and show everybody else what they can do.
But the event isn't just for bragging rights. Proceeds will be donated to the OK Kids Corral, operated by the Toby Keith Foundation.
It's supporting kids who are fighting a tough fight right now and really making a difference in their lives.
I think that's great. Like police department versus police department in a competition like that, that's wonderful.
I'm waiting for Norman. I love Norman.
Norman's the best.
Yeah, Norman.
Yeah.
Norman,
Yeah.
we have a thing for Norman.
Yep.
All right, so next in the news, they're using a pilotless drone to collect climate data in Antarctica.
This pilotless drone is collecting climate data in remote Antarctica. Scientists are testing these new aerial vehicles as they look for more efficient ways to study the frozen continent. The unmanned Wind Racer's drone has already flown hundreds of miles, capturing information that could help us understand how Antarctica is affected by climate change.
Using airborne platforms is a really, really efficient way to collect data because you can cover large areas.
Tom Jordan is an aerogeophysicist with the British Antarctic Survey. He says the new technology can be incorporated with research on the ground.
So by bringing those two things, those ground observations and the airborne survey together, you can get the full picture of what you need to understand the environment and the ecosystem down there.
The Wind Racer's drone was developed as part of a pilot program aimed at demonstrating how advanced drone technology can be used to gather environmental data in Antarctica.
So the pilotless drone has a pilot program. That's funny to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool though. Yeah.
No, that's a pretty neat system, and the drones, of course, these long endurance drones, they fly for an extended period of time. So the footage that the article had of all the different places in Antarctica were pretty impressive too. So highly recommend people looking that up later.
Excellent.
All right, so next is the fun one.
Yeah.
Drone-powered vehicles could become a game changer. This one is the Lift Aircraft by Hexa.
Looks easy.
Matt Chasin is the founder and CEO of Lift Aircraft, and Hexa is the first drone-powered vehicle that anyone in the general public over the age of 18 can train on and fly.
So there's no pilot's license required to fly this particular class of aircraft.
It lifts off with 18 propellers, each with its own battery. No jet fuel.
The cities are getting quite congested, and so it's only natural that we move to the third dimension. And that provides a lot more room for vehicles, people and cargo to move around.
Long term, we envision you having an app requesting an aircraft, which would then fly to where you are, land on the rooftop, land in your driveway, and then it can autonomously take you where you need to go.
You're George Jetson, except you don't have to fly.
You don't even have to fly it. Exactly.
That sounds pretty cool.
And a girl, Alicia, how's it feel?
Incredible! I can see forever!
On the ground, a flight crew monitoring her every move with override controls just in case something goes wrong.
Outstanding. Well, I've been through my training. What other kinds of advice can you give me for my voyage?
Just enjoy it.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the guys from Lyft on. It's a pretty good company. And of all the personal autonomous people lifting drones, that would probably be the one that I would trust the most.
At least they're actually flying. A lot of these are still just like concepts with Silicon Valley investor money.
Right.
Yeah, but what's your impression for them making the comment that there's no pilot's license required for that?
So they're operating as if it were an ultralight. It's single pilot.
Oh.
If they want to cross the bridge of starting to have passengers, they're going to have to. We'll talk about it later, but there's going to have to be something that's going to change. Right now, they're operating just like an ultralight. You basically, if you have a driver's license, you can operate that thing, is what it is. If you were to take a passenger, though, it changes.
Yeah. And just a little bit of advice, and I know the reporter's not going to see this, but I don't think we should. Should we be saying "at a girl" in 2024 to any woman? Should we?
Is that what you're going to highlight?
That's what he said. He goes, "At a girl, look at you. You're flying like a man." I mean, it just seems a little misogynistic, but that's maybe.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, you're good with it? All right, yeah. Hey, way to go, Toots. You're looking good in there. You know what? You'd probably fly a little straighter if you'd smile once in a while. Yeah. All right.
Bring me a sandwich. All right. So next we have some drone footage.
We apologize to the three women watching this right now.
Yes, the three women whose boyfriends or husbands made them watch this stream. Our apologies.
All right, so next we have some drone footage. This is out of California, and recently they've had a lot of problem with land giving away along the shoreline, and this is a multi-million-dollar home teetering on a cliff's edge.
Yeah, you never want to hear the words multi-million-dollar home and teetering in the same sentence, but check this out.
Multi-million-dollar mansions seemingly teetering on the edge of a Southern California cliff. Tons of debris shearing off in a landslide during torrential weekend rains.
I would be very nervous if I lived there, certainly.
No one was hurt, and amazingly, county officials say the structures are not at risk of imminent collapse. One of the home's owners telling our station KABC that his house is safe, not red tagged by the city.
From down here on the water, you can really get a sense of the amount of damage, all that dirt and rock cascading down the cliffside. This could have been so much worse, and of course, there's fears that it could happen again.
Several inches of rain are expected in a region recovering from record-drenching downpours last week.
These are homeowners who have a lot of money. They're looking at these properties and saying it's worth the risk because I can tell you, the views, pretty spectacular.
Wouldn't it be great to be so rich that you could afford a disposable house?
Oh, yeah.
Be so great. Yeah, build it anywhere. I'll just get another one.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, so the next story, I am going to give a personal shout out to Chris Rollins. Thank you very much for sharing this to me because everybody in the world, I think, have seen this one, but we're going to go through it. This is an F1 car being chased by an FPV drone.
Yeah. What's that? Hold on, my producer that doesn't exist is telling me something. What's that? Oh, every time we post a Red Bull video, we get demonetized? All right. Sorry. You've seen it. You've
Ken's
seen it. That
Ken's
is true,
rent,
yes.
Rent to pay.
Last time I did it was a plane flying through a tunnel. And Red Bull's like, nope, you can't have any money from your 4-hour stream for the 15 seconds of our video you shared. And I was like, okay. We've all seen it, right? There's a thumbnail. Oh, God, I already showed too much.
Well, the full video is out there, and I definitely recommend checking it out. It is an amazing footage. So
really
after
cool.
the show,
After the show. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool. Yeah, I got 1,000 emails on it.
Is this really going to be 4 hours just so I can plan my bedtime?
No.
Okay.
No, bring it down. Okay.
All right, so out of Warwickshire in the UK, this this woman had misplaced or lost her Cocker Spaniel, and it had been missing for 5 days. She got in touch with John Watton, who's part of the drone SAR search and rescue for lost dogs in the UK. We've done stories on them in the past, and using their thermal drone, they were able to find the dog within minutes.
Cool.
The thermal drone's really good for like areas that are really hard to search in. I took the drone over to this location. Within about a few minutes, I picked up a heat signature. It was literally about 6 foot high in brambles. So all I got was like a heat signature of a sort of spaniely, foxy type size. So once I picked that up, then the team went into this area, secured any exits, and then I went in and grabbed Bo. Just a reaction from the owner, and they sort of, she was like completely in tears. To be honest, I was nearly blubbering.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Yeah, there's a lot of people. In fact, we know somebody that does that. His name's Bill. Forget what his username was, but he did that until he got some health issues going. He had to put that aside. But yeah, that's a great service to find animals. Like, I mean, of course, dogs, even cats. They look for sometimes, even though cats aren't capable of real love.
No.
Yeah, I was going to get in trouble for the sandwich thing. There you go. All right.
Hey, if you die, your dog's not going to eat your face. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right.
All right. So going from being able to find a dog, right, which is pretty impressive with a drone.
Yeah.
I think the New Hampshire Police Department did an even better job of locating an escaped inmate.
Oh, yeah.
New Hampshire State Police helped search for a man who escaped while in custody at Concord Hospital. And take a look at this photo. Using a drone with thermal imaging, troopers found the man hiding about 1 mile away from the hospital. Thankfully, he was safely taken back into custody.
You can't hide anymore. Why even bother trying? Just stop.
And it's snowy and he's laying on the ground. It'd been better just to go somewhere warm, you know?
Yeah, like jail. They'll give you a bologna sandwich. It'll be great. Yeah.
Get your sandwich.
Get in there. Get your bologna sandwich.
All right. So in St. Michael's Avenue in Keyham area of Plymouth, while they were working on, I guess, some land or some maintenance in the area, the teams discovered a World War II bomb. And apparently this happens quite often from time to time in areas where, Second World War bombing.
Yeah.
And so naturally, of course, the Ministry of Defense confirmed that they needed to dispose of this bomb. And so they forced thousands of people to evacuate the area and put the bomb on the back of a truck and then very carefully drove it to the city. This is drone footage of them taking this bomb out of the city.
Yeah. Well,
question: how much is that guy paid?
Oh, not enough.
That guy right there, he has got the craziest job. You can definitely tell when he gets to like intersections and stuff, he's going real slow, just being extra careful. But I mean, this is a 500-pound bomb. Yeah.
People who are not from the UK and London in particular do not realize how extensive the Blitz was. They're just the pounding the Germans gave them. This will go on for hundreds of years. There'll be bombs found.
Yeah, and in this case, they took this one out to the ocean and detonated it out in the ocean, which was something I thought was fascinating. I figured that I don't know where they would detonate it, but it seems to make sense to me. Just take out the ocean, blow it up.
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, we have the North Richland Hills City Council has approved their drone delivery service.
Oh, goody.
All right. Into North Texas. Tonight it was North Richland Hills and their city council approving a plan to expand drone services to 2 Walmart parking lots in the city. The plan is expected to open up drone delivery service to cities like Colleyville, Keller, and Watauga as well. The company Wing Drone Delivery runs the service. They're already in North Texas, been here for a little bit. They've got sites in Frisco and Little Elm that are up and running already.
And whoa, hey, how you doing? What happened to the
delivery?
Yeah,
drone delivery.
You have to ask yourself though, why would the North Richland Hills need to approve this? And basically, it was a planning and zoning commission approval for them to build the takeoff and landing pads for the Wing delivery drones in the parking lots of those 2 stores.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
What are they going to do with all that infrastructure after the newness wears off and people just go to the store in their cars like normal?
They'll give it to the kids to use for their skateboards and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
You know, they're skateboards that hover. They're hoverboards.
Yes,
because we're living in the future, man.
You are gonna get tube socks delivered to your house, Ken Heron.
Oh no, the second that there is delivery in his area, I am mounting a campaign of delivering tube socks to him daily.
You know what? By the time this happens, if I live that long, I won't need tube socks. I will need adult diapers. So
compression socks.
Compression socks. I'll need
diabetes socks.
Compression socks and adult diapers. Have those delivered by drone. And then I'll be like,
One
hey, you know what?
Hey,
you guys were right. Now get that drone off my lawn.
The problem is he lives in, you live in middle of nowhere, Tennessee. That's the problem.
Is that the problem?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
yeah,
it's coming.
One pair of socks a day.
You know what doesn't make sense? You know what doesn't make sense?
Huh.
Just a quick side note. People in like very rural parts of Tennessee have fiber, but I don't have fiber here. This is an actual town of thousands of people. But Jethro down the street can get 1,000 down and 1,000 up in his barn. What's that? What's that about?
Yeah.
Huh, Spectrum? What's up with that? All right, I'm not upset. Back to you in the newsroom. All right.
All right. So just to see whether or not I can show up people on the stream, this is one of the things I'm going to do because everybody sent me the F1 video. Everybody talked about the F1 video, but nobody talked about the Dubai race.
Oh yeah, this is even more awesome. Look at this.
What?
This is fantastic.
No.
Jason, you're thin and healthy. You could do this.
I would totally do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So racers zipped around a route in the skyscrapers of Dubai Marina using the jetpacks. And this is the actual Ironman
The
race.
engines are screaming at you and the flag drops and it's just you absolutely go for it. And it is that whoosh and then it bites in, that power's there and you're just absolutely going for it.
Look at this. And they're going to show one going in the water here in a minute. I've always seen these people doing it over the water. I wonder what happens.
Analogy would be that dream of flying where you can walk, run and step and then go wherever your mind is taking you. And yes, the world of Marvel superheroes and DC Comics, they have created that dream but with CGI, and we've got the closest I think anybody's ever got to delivering that for real.
Look at this. All right, now there's the dude, him. Watch this. Oopsie daisy. Here he goes.
Ooh.
But he floats.
That hurts.
So that's
like
good.
Right on the booty.
Yeah. He floats. So that's good.
So yeah, you'll get some interesting things out of this. Those are 1,500 horsepower jet suits.
Where do you buy
and
them?
they use jet fuel, the same jet fuel you use in an A380 or a Boeing 777.
What kind of flight time do you get on them?
The flight time for those, if I'm not mistaken, is longer than we've seen from the old chemical jets. I'd have to see if I can do some research to figure out exactly how long they can fly. But they can reach speeds of 80 miles an hour.
Wow.
And it's just amazing. We've seen so many different videos of them using these, flying them up and down rivers, up the sides of mountains. They've used them for search and rescue. They've done military demonstrations of them.
Ooh. What about, and you know Dubai will do it first, jetpack crash up derby. Oh yeah! Come on now! Get it done!
I don't think that's the music they're going to use in Dubai, though. That's more like some Tennessee backwoods, building your own jetpack.
Probably.
Yeah. Flamethrower.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. Whenever you can buy a used jetpack on eBay, that's when the crash up derby.
Amazon. Are they on Amazon? How much do you think one of those is? Like, what's that cost?
Oh, 6 figures or more.
You think so?
Yeah. But you would fly that, Jason?
I would totally fly that.
Okay, I've got before you let Jeff go, I've got a would you fly it?
I'm ready.
All right. This now I don't want to knock them. This is from a company I would call very optimistic. All right? And I don't know if this is AI or not, but let me know in the chat. Would you
Fly Now has set out to make the fascination of individual flight affordable for everyone. Inspired by the efficient, effortless, and silent flight of a dragonfly, we came up with our unique and iconic aircraft design, following the philosophy that perfection is achieved not when there's nothing more to add, but when there's nothing left to take away. Our guiding principle is simple as complicated enough. Hence, our design leads to a dramatic reduction of required resources from manufacturing as well as operation, paving the way for really sustainable means of transportation. More than 100 years of professional experience within a highly skilled and diverse founder team are key for commercial success, ensure certification readiness, and guarantee for a safe investment. Taking all of this together, our aircraft design guarantees efficient operability, leading to an excellent business case, creating outstanding customer value, and as such being affordable for everyone. Fly now. The magic of flight, the magic of simplicity.
Jason, your thoughts? You're rubbing your head. Yeah.
They call it an excellent business case. What is an excellent business case for a one-person flying aircraft? Like, I just...
Well, if you teamed up with a funeral home, it could double as your coffin.
I'm impressed that they are using the counter-rotating blades, because that removes the need for the tail rotor.
Does it?
Right? And yeah, there's several different helicopters currently used today that use the counter-rotating blades. They don't require tail rotors.
You know what?
That's actually a well-designed.
If they were really
system.
innovative, they would put wheels on it, and that would remove the need for propellers.
I'm trying to figure out that for the size of that thing. What are they doing for any kind of endurance? It just doesn't look like it's going to be able to fly for very long. That's my concern.
Well, Mason says yes, he would ride.
I would ask the chat, would you fly it? I'm going to vote no. Well, here's my thing.
Yeah.
Am I controlling it, or is somebody in some other place controlling it?
That's the thing, and that's the thing about the Lift aircraft. You're in there by yourself, and that is a reputable company. That's nowhere near this company that maybe the little one on their desk flies. Lift is an actual real company doing this.
Yeah.
But still, it's autonomous. And as we know, just to point this out, I think everybody knows that even autonomous cars go boom boom once in a while.
They do.
And we've had a lot more time with those, so I don't know.
I'm going to say no, I would not fly that.
Okay.
Well,
Johnny D doesn't care what you say. He said he would.
He's all in.
He's all in. So
go, Johnny. I'll watch Johnny fly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go, Johnny, go.
You know, and have some stones. Don't do it over water. Do it over broken glass and nails.
Yeah, if you're going to do it big.
Yeah, do it big. Don't pussyfoot around, Johnny D. All right. All right. Jeff, thank you so much for the news. We appreciate it.
You're most welcome,
All
sir.
right.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
All right. And now, here is the first joke of the evening.
Yeah, I've got quite a few.
Okay.
What does a battery say on a first date?
I don't know. What does a battery say on a first date?
I'm a pretty positive guy. I'm full of energy, but I have a negative side.
Ah, that's good. I like that.
Wow, you actually like the joke?
Yeah, that is good. That is a battery joke. We can all relate to that.
You know, can we talk about Jeff Sill's beard for a moment?
Please, yes.
It's getting like, it's almost hard to be on a call with him.
Right. It's distracting, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
The beauty,
handsomeness, the beard.
The beauty of it is a bit much for any one person to handle. Is it not?
To take in.
Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
But you know, as he is committed to grow his face hair, I am equally committed to grow my white Anderson Cooper hair out.
You do look like Anderson Cooper.
Yes, well, of course I do.
You look smarter and skinnier though.
Yes. Well, yeah. And my eyes are green, not dreamy blue.
Yeah, your bank accounts are probably about the same size. I mean,
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
I'm related to New York City royalty. All that.
Yeah.
All that.
Exactly.
So we've got Trey Brashears standing by. He's in Missouri right now. He is at S&T Multirotor design team. Let's check in with the headquarters and just see what's going on with them. This is a live stream from, there we go, All right. Yeah,
this
they're
is
all
live right now. Like they got kids working at 8:30 at night.
Yeah, this is live. Yep, that's what they're
Kids
doing.
Stay,
I think
stay
they're
in school that long.
Are they watching? Are they watching us? There's got to be some hell of a delay if they're even watching. No, they're busy.
No, they're like
stuff.
on CAD and stuff.
Yeah, they're doing. They don't care
They don't
about.
watch you. They don't even subscribe probably.
Yeah, they don't care about fart jokes. They're busy.
No.
Yeah. So we'll check in with them here in a little bit, and we'll call Trey momentarily. But first, let's play a video.
Okay, I'm ready. Do I get to pick, or what's happening?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I normally get to pick. I don't want to get robbed.
Do you? Well, we should all get robbed because Robs are the biggest supporters of this channel. And let me go here and just check.
How's your membership thing going?
Somebody gifted 5 memberships. Fantastic. We're halfway to the goal. Halfway to the goal. That's from Drone Me Up. Thank you very much, Drone Me Up.
When you are a member, you get to use the official Jason Schappert emoji in the chat too.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I mean, that's just one of the many features right there.
Yeah, and
I see Jeff Sills one.
Are you watching the chat right now?
I'm watching it, yeah.
Well, let's throw up members. Let's throw up a bunch of Schapperts right now, if you would.
Wow.
And I'll thank Stovall for $5. Thank you very much, Stovall. Car Guy for Life has been a member almost a year. One more month, he says. Hi, Ken, and hi, Car Guy for Life. And Drone Me Up again, gifted 5 memberships, and Kong FPV with another 420. Must be dab time. I don't know what that means, but that's what they say. That's what they say sometimes. So, all right, it's up to you, Schappert. Do you want to see an Avata crashing or a sketchy fly-through?
I have personally crashed my Avata many times. I've seen it, so I vote for the sketchy fly-through.
Sketchy. Okay. This is from Steve Hall, and he's flying the Arch of Cabo in San Lucas.
Oh, wow.
You ever been there?
No.
You don't have a
Sounds like
summer home
Mexico.
there? No? Okay. So this is a Phantom 4 Pro, and he said it was a bit scary to say the least. And whenever I see someone with a camera drone flying like this, I just think,
like shooting a gap.
They need to go the next step and do FPV, because that's when you start going through stuff and holes and diving and everything. That's when you need to get into FPV.
Yeah.
But here is his Phantom 4 going through the arch.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is a one-shot deal. There's no take backsies. There's no do-overs.
There's no you're done.
Yeah. But how can you look at that and not fly through, right?
No, you have to. Like, ooh, this turn at the end makes me nervous. I would have ditched right there.
He hasn't perfected yaw yet.
No.
Golly. He did it. He did it. He made it through. It was a bit sketch, but he did make it through. Woo.
That was a bit sketch.
I've seen that probably 7 times, and I was sweating. I was like, it's going to be different this time. He's going to crash this time.
Well, you got the wind. You got everything. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much, Steve Hall, for sending that in. I've got a lot of great, interesting videos this week. Again, if you want to send in a video, you can. You can send it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. You can also send your crash videos there.
Marriage proposals.
And marriage proposals, yes.
Yeah. Ken wants you to sign a prenup, though.
If you, of course, yeah. I don't want them getting my $17. So, if you want to send an actual thing, like candy, gold bricks, whatever, this is my mailing address. Ken Heron, P.O. Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee 38344. I haven't gotten any candy in a while.
What is the nearest city to Huntington? Like, I feel like you were in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, and you were complaining you don't have fiber.
I am nestled nicely between Memphis and Nashville.
Wow.
Nearest big city is Jackson.
That was a good band, the Jackson 5.
It was. Yeah. So do you want to see now? All right, we'll do this one more time. Do you want to see the Avata crash, or do you want to see someone who secretly filmed me?
Okay, I need more context on this. Where did they film you at?
In my neighborhood.
Like in the bathroom, or
somebody sent me a link to a Facebook video, and it was me.
All right, someone who secretly filmed you for sure.
All right, well, hang on, Avata crash.
Sorry, Avata crash.
That's all right. So, this is from Jesse Joseph, and Jesse Joseph isn't watching and doesn't know about this, I'm sure, even though I sent him a link. The Facebook post said, spotted a drone buzzing around the church on Main Street in Huntington. Right?
Wow.
So I remember sometimes my FPV drones, I'll charge too many batteries, for an event or something, and then when I get home, I gotta, I could put them on the charger and de-energize them, but that's no fun. So I fly them. And I was just buzzing around, just draining the battery, and I saw this car across the street just sitting there for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I thought they were watching me. Now I know for sure. So this is from Facebook. It's very short, but and there's no audio. But that's me. That's the church across the street from my house. And this is just me going around the tree, around the tree, around the tree, up over the building, la, la, la. That's it. But, I guess you're going to film it if you see a bright green drone in front of a church. Could be a sign. you don't know. But
that's good.
Thank you, Jesse Joseph. All right.
That's
now,
good.
before we call Trey, do you want to?
I'm ready.
Let's see the Avata crash, huh? What do you say?
Oh, we have to. I feel bad.
We have to. So this is from Virgil, and this is for Drone Crashes 13. There is going to be a 13.
Now that's what I call drone crashes?
That's it. Now that's what I call drone crash. I should have called it that.
You should have.
I'm going to steal that. Now that's what I call drone crashes.
You totally should.
That's great. Thank you. Wow, that's.
You're welcome.
I'm going to use that all the time.
You should.
So this is from Virgil. He said, here's a fail video with my DJI Avata. I was trying to fly in manual mode and buzz the training tracks. It did not go well because we know that trees, what are they?
They're Richards.
They are Richards, indeed. Yes. So here he is. Here's his Avata crash.
Oh.
Oh.
I didn't see the impact. What did we hit?
We hit the tracks.
Well, I see that, but what caused us to hit the tracks?
I think
Was
he
it a
clipped.
tree branch?
I think he clipped a tree. Let's watch again. It's a real.
Yeah,
real
I didn't see the tree clipping.
I think he clipped the tree here.
Right.
Maybe.
There?
I don't know. Maybe
And
the tree.
sound effects were really great, though.
I think that. Thank
Did
you.
you add that, or did you add that?
Oh, of course I added it. Yeah, there's no audio of that. That's what takes these videos so long. I'm adding sound effects. But yeah, I think the tree bullied him. Because trees are bullies.
They are bullies and Richards.
Yeah. Do you have your Trees are Richards shirt, Jason?
I have a green one, and it's like in a XXX size.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and call our guest, Trey Brashears from Missouri S&T Multirotor Design Team. And while I do that, while I screw this up, which I will, why don't you tell us another one of your fabulous jokes?
What wild animal does well on all FAA exams despite not studying?
I don't know.
A cheetah.
A cheetah.
Get it? Because a cheat.
Yeah, a cheetah. Yeah.
Yeah, get it? It was pretty funny.
No, that's.
Kids
Are these?
taught me that one.
Did you find these on the inside of a Snapple cap?
No, my Wheaties box.
Wheaties. Okay, well that's good too.
And we'll get big and strong like you when I grow up.
All right, let's see.
I have goals.
Am I? Oh, I hate Skype so much. I hate it. Are we calling? Oh, this is where it all falls apart.
Don't fall apart, Ken. You got this.
Nope, I don't. God,
believing in you starts with you, Ken.
I hate it so much. I hate Skype. I hate Skype.
Why are you being so negative?
Boom. Got another joke?
What do you? I'll stick with the battery theme. What do you call it when you put batteries in a washing machine?
I don't know. What do you call it when you
Clean
put
energy.
What energy? Oh, clean energy. Yeah.
That's pretty good. You gotta admit.
That is pretty good. All right. So I tried to call. He says I'm here.
I'm here. No
tried
call
to call.
yet.
I tried to add him, but
Trey's
Skype.
there, just waiting patiently.
Is he waving? Do you see him?
No, he's waiting patiently.
Oh, he's waiting
for you to call.
God,
So call him maybe.
I hate so much. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try one more time. Do it.
I think you're doing a good job.
Am I?
His name popped up on my screen.
Did he? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is he
You
here?
got it. Yeah, he's here.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, wonderful.
We did it.
Oh,
Good job, Trey.
the great big beautiful blue S. Yep, we can hear you. Welcome to the show.
I see him. I see him in the waiting room.
Nope, I do not see him.
No.
I
I hear you, Trey.
I'm here.
Turn your camera on.
It's not you. It's Ken and Wirecast.
No,
Gotcha.
it's Skype this time. Turn on your camera.
It's
His
on.
camera is on. I'm looking right at the.
You're looking at him.
Hat.
Are you using the same account that we tried in rehearsal?
I sure am.
Okay. Now there he is.
Hey.
Now Jason's gone.
And I'm
Son
using the same account we used earlier.
A gun. All right, there we go.
All right.
Hey, welcome. You got your Joe Biden glasses on. Welcome to the show, sir.
I was gonna say it's more like Little John, but okay.
Yeah, Little John. Right.
Yeah.
So, tell the people who you are and what you do and why you're here.
Well, hey guys, my name is Trey Shears. I'm from the Multirotor design team up at the Missouri University of Science and Technology. A lot of words. We're in Rolla, Missouri, if you ever heard of the school. And we're a student-led team that likes to build drones. So that's why you got guys working at 8:30 at night over in the shop over there because they're trying to get some stuff done. So
yeah, let's go live and see what they're up to. Are they watching the show or are they doing other things?
I think they have the show pulled up there on the TV, but a
lot of lag.
No, those three down there are just talking, Trey. You better tell them they're just talking in the bottom right corner there.
That's our business team. You know, they're busy event planning and stuff.
All
They
right,
don't.
Can we listen in on them?
Make sure they're working.
Can we listen in? Do they have a mic going?
No, we intentionally do not have a microphone.
Oh, that's
on
good.
that stream.
That's good. And you tell everybody don't pick their nose and stuff like that?
I actually told them just not to be goofy, and I'm sure that means we'll get some goofy stuff going on here. So.
Don't be goofy.
Yeah.
You can't tell a bunch of technology people not to be goofy.
That's what we do.
That's what you do. You guys have invited me to come hang out with you on the 10th, and I really do appreciate it. You're revealing a new drone because you guys are building and designing and doing all kinds of things. Is this is part of the school? It's a course, right?
No, so this
It's
is a
not.
totally student-led operation. There are no faculty members that are involved. It's just us working on a project. We're working for we're working towards the Student Unmanned Aerial Systems competition in Maryland. That'll take place in June, so we're getting ready for that.
What are you bringing to the fight? What is it? What kind of competition is it?
So this is an autonomous competition. We have a 40-pound drone we're working on. That's what you'll get to see unveiled here in a week from Sunday. And the goal is just to get up in the air. We're going to be dropping some water bottles on some targets. And it's, like I said, totally autonomous. So we push a button and it has to take off, has to find all those targets by itself, has to drop the water bottles by itself. And then we get scored based on how long we can last and how many water bottles we can drop.
Okay, so I don't get to fly it.
We probably will not let you fly.
Okay, good. Please don't.
Yeah,
Please don't. I don't know what it is about me. I look trustworthy or something. People let me fly their drones, and to their chagrin sometimes.
It's the gray hair. You look.
It is.
It's a lot of wisdom.
I look like somebody's peepaw. Peepaw wouldn't hurt my drone.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was showing your profile to somebody earlier, and they said, that does not look like a guy who I would guess knows how to fly drones. And I didn't really know what that meant, but I thought that was really funny.
I know exactly what that means. He looks like an old man.
Is that I do? You were just telling me how beautiful I was earlier, Jason.
You're a beautiful old man.
Oh. Well, that's
you look great, Ken.
That's
you're like a cougar, Ken.
Well, I guess that's good. I guess I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
So, how many people are in your group there that are going to be doing this stuff?
We have about 70 active members. You'll get to meet probably 20 of them or so during the event that we're having. They're going to be putting on presentations about their projects, and they're going to talk about the system that we're getting ready to show you. And then the other guys, I'm sure, will be milling around a little bit. But yeah.
Wonderful.
We're split into two groups. We have a hardware group and a software group. That live stream you're watching is the hardware group, and the software guys are over in a different building writing the code and stuff.
All right, who's cooler, the software guys or the hardware guys?
I'm a little biased. I started in the hardware division, so I got to say the hardware guys are a little bit cooler.
Right.
I really like doing the hands-on building part.
All right, so in a bare knuckle match, in a street fight, you guys meet in an alley. Who's going to emerge victorious? The software people or the hardware? The hardware people.
Hardware people.
I feel
Software
I'm
people have soft
obligated.
hands.
Exactly.
Software has soft hands.
They just type on a computer and they're coding stuff. They don't have calluses.
Right. Yeah, they're not in there with
They're not street fighters.
Yeah.
If it came to a battle of the brains, though, they've got us for sure. Some of the stuff, the algorithms they're writing are amazing, off the charts.
Yeah, I'd say if I was on either team, I'd probably be on whatever team's the dumbest. I'd be on that team. I'd be the captain.
We do have a racing division also. You could probably join up with them.
Ooh, all right, cool. So I do have a couple videos. I have that one that you sent me, and then I have one that I found. This pretty much encapsulates what you guys are doing as far as innovating all the time. This is from, I think, 2022. And I saw this part of the video, and I was like, is this what these guys are doing? So I'm just going to play this. This is amazing.
Basically how it works is there's a servo that has a cam on it where the string can lock in place. When the servo spins, it's then held in, and the drone is supported from a string that is mounted to a fixed point in the rocket. When the rocket separates, the servo can be unspun, the string is released, and then the drone can drop out.
This is a concept of operations for the flight of Gemini. It shows
so you put a drone in a rocket, shot the rocket up, and then the rocket separated, releasing the drone, right?
We did. And I've actually got that drone right here, that same one that you just saw in the video, and there's the mechanism he was demonstrating for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this guy, it's got folding propellers, right? So we can fold them up like that, and then all of the arms fold up also.
Yeah.
So we can fit inside that rocket tube. We go up to 9,000 feet, and then
look at,
just like you got on the screen.
Oh, do
right
that
there.
again. Do the springy thing again.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's all folded up. It comes out of the rocket. Unfolds just like that, and we can fly back.
That is so impressive.
That's pretty cool.
What fun, man! When I was in college, I didn't do anything like that. I was a dumb
What'd you do, Ken?
I was a dumb old radio guy, just doing radio stuff. Going to parties, having the girls over. I didn't do anything cool. We're
nerds. We got to do something entertaining like that,
Yeah. You guys are all engineers, right? I mean, pretty much, right? Software engineers.
So Missouri S&T is mostly an engineering school. We have about 8,000 students, and I think some 700 and change or 7,000 and change are engineering students. So
okay,
very math focused up here.
Oh, goody! I'll be in my element. Can you kids balance my checkbook and stop my VCR from blinking? Do you guys ever? You just come up with creative ideas like that rocket thing all the time, right? I mean, that's what you're doing. You're just like, hey, this might work. Let's try that, right?
Right. So we find competitions that have different challenges. We participate in the International Aerial Robotics Competition, which is supposed to be like impossible by industry standards. We participate in the Argonia Cup, is the video you just saw, where they had to launch a drone out of a rocket. And then SUAS, this drone we're unveiling, is more of an autonomous challenge.
What kind of clearance with the FAA do you have to get to? And what do you say? Hey, FAA, yeah, we're going to send up a rocket. Oh, hold on, we're going to have a drone pop out. What kind of call was that? What do you?
So for the rocket launch, we were actually in a TFR. And if you know what TFR is, it's temporary flight restriction.
Like
so
a TFR you made, like for you guys, or you
the
violated
competition
TFR?
organizers. The competition organizers set up a TFR. That let us do whatever we wanted to while we were with them. But this year they changed their minds, decided that was a little bit dangerous, and we're not going to get to do that anymore. But we still have the drone, so it's super.
So
fun.
you're not. But you need clearance for those rockets.
Right.
But you're not doing rockets this time?
Right, because the organizers that run that TFR decided that launching drones out of a super fast rocket probably isn't a super great idea. But we had fun while we were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great idea.
At least you did it. At least you did it.
Cool. I got another one from that one that I'll show you here. This one is our bone drone.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, I saw that on Rotor Riot. Now, did Rotor Riot develop that, or is that you guys?
Rotor Riot developed the idea, but this frame is actually a custom one that we designed based off of that idea.
How does that? I mean, the roll has got to be insane.
Yeah.
It is. So you can see how close those motors are together there. And trying to figure out how to calibrate that was definitely a challenge for us. We've got a process for tuning our PID loops, and that was the other video that I think I sent you. You might take a look at. But
yeah,
drones don't balance themselves, especially when you first build them. It takes a whole lot of real careful calibration.
What are we looking at here?
That guy, so that's one of our testing platforms. We have a whole lot of different testing platforms. We call them our agile drones because we crash a lot. The point of those is that we can swap them out. We swap out the arms, swap out the components. That one's carrying an ultrasonic sensor right now, and we're using it to measure the distance to the Mavic that's flying right there next to it.
What is that guy?
That's a bigger one. That's Guardian. That was one of our prototypes from last year. That's helping us figure out the large-scale stabilization, large-scale PID loops. It's coming in for landing. I think that one's going to do some lawn mowing for us there.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Wow. And you built that from the ground up, everything.
Yes, we do everything from making the carbon fiber, selecting the components. We can't make our own motors or propellers just because they're super low tolerance. But as far as the frame design, the placement of the components, everything we do in-house.
Okay. And I think this is in this footage of a YouTuber flying it. Isn't this the one? Well, this is where you let me fly it.
We'll say that you flew that one, Ken.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
We'll give you that one.
Yeah.
I think that video's in there as an example of a bad PID, so it was kind of wobbling a little bit. That's what we have to correct. And then in this video, it's doing a little bit better. It's correcting for the wind. It's a lot more stable. And that's just a process that takes a lot of trial and error for us to figure out.
So this is another test platform?
Yes, that's the same. That's Guardian. That's the same drone we've been looking at.
Okay. So you add stuff and put things on it and do other things with it.
Yep. And eventually, I think the next clip is getting it to run some code for us. And you get to see what happens when that doesn't always go the way that we plan, we anticipate.
Uh-huh.
We're always very safe. I think I have a script from the university here.
Right.
We're always very safe.
Right.
Students are never in danger.
Mm-hmm. None of that. I'm going to bring my weed whacker for you. How about that? When I come visit.
I would love that. You know, we actually have a fight with landscaping every year to come and mow that lawn, and they never do.
Oh dear.
There you go. Got hit by a gust of wind, and
Who was flying it?
That was autonomous. That
was
software
autonomous.
that was flying.
Okay. So what happened with that? Why did it go down?
So we got up above the trees there, and the PID loop wasn't quite where we thought it was yet. So we got hit by a gust of wind, and we went into an oscillation state. So it corrected, and then it corrected back the other way, and then it just kept doing that until eventually it got too far and it needed to cease flight immediately.
Okay. What a fascinating thing you're doing. How much time do you spend in this engineering group? Because that can eat up a lot of your time.
Oh, yeah. Most of our members spend about 4 or 5 hours a week. Some of the leadership guys will be in there up to 30, 40 hours a week. And it also depends just on how busy we are. So getting ready for this event, we're going to be in the shop more hours working on stuff. But especially during fall semester when we're in the design phase, it's a lot less.
So since it's not a school course, where does your money come from? Donations, or is it? Do you know?
All of our money comes from donations. So we're a totally isolated group. We're all student run. So we have a business team that has to go out and find people that want to be our sponsors, find people that want to just make donations or buy parts for us.
Okay. And are any of the links to, if people want to help you, any of those links in your link tree that I have in the description?
Yes, the second link I think in our link tree is for making a donation, and we'll also have a live stream during the event that you're coming to, where we're going to show you that new drone, and there'll be places to donate in there also.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, I imagine with all the innovating and ideas that are happening, every once in a while there's a patentable idea. Does that ever happen?
Yeah, and yes, and that's one of the really cool things about Missouri S&T specifically is anything we come up with while we're there is totally ours. We don't have to pay university royalties or anything like that.
Wow. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. And you said that you have your own carbon fiber. You make your own carbon fiber from scratch?
We make our own carbon fiber, yeah, and I'll show you how we do that. We have it starts out just like a fabric, just kind of like your t-shirt.
Yeah.
And you lay it up on a table, you cover it with some epoxy resin, vacuum seal the whole thing down, leave it for a couple days, and you come back, you have a plate ready to go.
So this thing that I'm going to is are you wanting more people to come, like the general public, or is it just me hanging out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. We're open to the public. It's 1 to 3 p.m. in the Innovation Lab on the S&T campus on March 10th.
Wonderful. And there are links in the description to all that. And
yes.
So now it's been a while since I've been to college. You're not going to make me do any beer bongs, right? We're not going to do any of that.
The law requires that I answer no. We'll have to see how we feel about you after you get here.
Gotcha. And I'm not buying
Smart
anybody
kid.
beer. They always ask me that. You youngsters with your beer. All right, let's check in with these guys when we're done. Nobody's paying attention to this stream.
They're not. They're
don't
live
care.
right now.
They don't care.
I think you just missed the big crowd that was there.
The big crowd hovering around. Yeah. So this guy with the big quad on there with the laptop, what is that he's working on there?
So he's working on the drone that you're going to see. That carbon fiber plate that's next to his laptop is the electronics plate for that. And that drone sitting in front of him is the one that you saw crash just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Now, can I bring my busted FPV drones? You guys fix me right up?
We're not technically allowed to work on personal stuff while we're in there, but if you need a quick repair, you know, we've got the tools.
All right, we'll talk. We'll talk. All right, we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else that I haven't covered or anything that you would like to mention? Is there like an email or anybody you want to get a hold of? Because you definitely do need you need. I don't know what your budget is, but there's
our budget every year is about $30,000, and right now we still need probably 10. So
okay,
we could always use help if
there
people are interested in helping us out.
Very generous people watching. The drone community takes care of its own, and if there's anybody watching that would like to help Trey and the Missouri S&T Multirotor design team continue their innovation, now are there? Just go to the link tree in the description. For that. Okay. Awesome. Well, I am looking forward to seeing you in person. It's about a 5.5 hour drive for me.
But us too. We'll be happy to have you here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for being on, Trey. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Hope I'll see you soon.
Here's some fake claps for you. All right. All right. See you later, bud.
Catch you later, Ken. Thanks.
All right, you bet. How about that?
You know, that was super cool. Like, where was this when we were in college? You know, back in the day, in the olden days.
Well, when I was in college, it was still horse-drawn carriages.
Yeah,
when you were in college, I think hammer pants were just leaving fashion. Well,
not from here.
It was a different time. Different time. Hammer pants.
I don't remember.
Do you have another
joke?
joke?
Like the parachute pants?
Yeah, parachute pants. You know, Hammer Don't Earn.
Yeah.
MC
you
Hammer.
Joke? Yeah.
Hammer time. That guy. Yeah.
How'd you cue that up so quickly?
I've been doing this.
You just had MC Hammer queued up, ready to go.
Forever. How do I do it? I'm magic. All right.
Play a Backstreet Boys song really quick.
A Backstreet Boys song? See, now I have antivirus on my computer, and that can Backstreet Boys is considered a virus. So
malware.
It's malware. Yeah. No boy bands. I have the anti-boy band setting on here, so that none of that will make it through. So do you have another joke?
I do.
Okay.
Can I offer you a dead battery?
A dead battery?
They're free of charge.
Yo! That's awesome.
Battery jokes.
Yeah. Let's take this time to tell everybody about your wonderful company, RemotePilot101.com, and M0A as is on your shirt there. So Remote Pilot is just part of the umbrella that is M0A. It's a full service piloting teaching school. Tell us all about it.
Sure. So what Ken's talking about is Remote Pilot 101 for all your Part 107 test prep needs. And I imagine, maybe you can type it in the chat, a lot of people out there probably use Remote Pilot 101. Very, very thankful for all our customers. It got Ken across the finish line. If you know the story, Ken did not do so well his first time when he tried to not use Remote Pilot 101. Yeah. And he came back around, and that's exactly how he did it.
That is absolutely true, because back in 2016. Yeah. The FAA was like, oh, no, we got all the information you need right here. It's free. And I'm like, okay. I was like, go Kool-Aid, go down. And then I took the test, paid $150 or whatever it was, and I was failed. And then I was like, man, I need better learning materials. I need some handsome devils teaching me like one-on-one. And I found you, and I was like, there he is. That's the guy. Yeah.
I'll never forget one of the support team members, because you wrote in a support ticket and you sent your video. Your original video was all about Mr. Dreamy with his 2 watches. And one of the support girls brought it to me like, Jason, I don't know how to show this to you, but this fan made this video and I think you should watch it. I said, what are you talking about? And we all watched it like 3 or 4 times. I said, I have to meet this guy. Like, he is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it was a thinly veiled bromance from the very get-go.
Well, the problem is I didn't know who you were, so your personality was in full force, and I'm like, who is this creep? What? Do I need like security around me? Or what's happening?
Is he dangerous? But no, I'm so glad that you did find that video, and that I've been able to shout from the mountaintop how wonderful and the information that you dispel. it's very retainable. You really managed to teach in a very retainable way. If I can learn it, then by golly, you can too, people. So use Heron 18. It gets you 120% off. He'll actually pay you to join the course. Is that right? Is that 120 per?
Yeah, I take it out of your pay.
Okay, but no, it's actually 30%, and then it knocks the price down. And then you're a member for life.
That's true.
Yep.
It's very, very true.
Yep. Then you're in the club. It's
true.
All right. So at this moment, I think it would probably be best if I played a few more of these viewer videos.
I'm ready.
Or should we give away $50 from Camera Butter?
I think I had to land on a trampoline and disarm and rearm and everything else for $50.
No, I actually have gift codes that Paul gave me.
Okay.
Well, he gave me one $50 gift code. And what I did, being the devilishly clever person that I am, is I've created 5 codes, and only one of them is correct. And I'm going to copy and paste them and put them in the chat. So what I want you to do, I know it's evil. So what I want you to do now is go to camerabutter.com, okay? Camerabutter.com. You go there, you pick out what you want. You put it in the basket or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I will post this, and then you can use your discount.
Well, one person can use
one
the
person
real
can.
discount.
Yes, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting it. Is that evil? It's kind of evil.
Wow.
Because I mean,
so everyone's getting ready.
Yeah,
you're probably going to shut down their server.
Right.
Send 300 people to the website at the same time.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I hope people do go to camerabutter.com and show their support. While everybody's getting ready, we'll show one video, and then after that video, we'll come back and I'll give away the $50. Okay.
I'm ready. Yeah.
So I've got something here that is a mystery. This really is weird. And this is from Lambo Drove Zambo. All right.
Oh, very good guy.
Very good guy. He says, Ken, I wanted to get out and record the full moon. I didn't think much of the footage captured. A lot of noise and the moon was covered in haze. However, upon watching back the opening shots, the hair on the back of my neck started to rise, and goosebumps covered the back of my neck. The roof of the abandoned building in the middle of the night was covered in dark figures.
What?
It's clear. I don't know what this is the weirdest thing anybody's ever sent. If you have something weird, please send it to me. Ken Heron upload at Gmail.
You should clarify that. If you have something weird, please send it to me.
I mean, okay. Yeah, within reason. Don't send me just tasteful foot stuff, right? Just make sure it's artistic. All right. So it's got to be tasteful. I mean,
did you really say that?
You can go too far with the foot stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Totally.
So this is a mystery moonlight ritual from Lambo Drove Zambo, who caught this on his drone. This is really super weird. Check this out. You see him up there? So he's just flying, filming the moon and this abandoned building. Look at them all up there.
How do those aren't people?
They are people.
Whoa, there's a lot.
Yeah. Now, did they go up there to watch the full moon? Or are they sacrificing goats? We don't know what they're doing. Isn't that weird?
Why did he fly closer? He didn't see them at the time.
No, he didn't see them at the time.
Why'd you pick such creepy music for that?
Why not? It just makes it better. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, your thoughts in the chat? Anyone? Bueller? We got a little bit of a lag. Wasn't that weird? Like, that's nighttime. And I wouldn't go into an abandoned building in the middle of the night.
No.
Unless I was some kind of cult member and I was doing weird foot stuff up there.
They were standing on their feet, so
Right.
I don't think they were doing that.
Kong FPV says they're burning sage. No, not the same kind of sage you burn. You
I don't
weirdo.
burn any sage.
Yeah, no. And by sage, I think he means marijuana. But
oh, you don't mean like the herb?
yeah, we're burning. Yeah, that's right. We're keeping the evil spirits away. Okay, so it's time. It's time. Everybody should be on camerabutter.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so I'm copying 5 codes. only one of which is valid. This is so evil of me. All right, so I'm going to post
How
it.
wait, how are we going to know who wins? Like, are they going to have to come back in the chat after they check out and their credit card processes and they
No,
say
they're
they
just
won?
gonna let me know. They're gonna let me know in the chat who won, and I think Paul can let me know who it was. All right, so I'm pasting in 3, 2. There you go. Good luck, everybody.
You didn't even space them out that well.
No, I didn't, did I?
No, you should at least like.
It's almost
shift
as
in
if I made it even more difficult for some reason. Why would I do that?
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's the fourth one.
Oh, it could be.
That's my guess. That's my guess.
Well, pick the one that you think it is and put it in there and try to buy something. That's $50. I hope we're burning down the servers of camerabutter.com. Oh, and after that, you know, that's a lot of stress with those mystery creatures on top of the abandoned building.
I think those were humans, but yeah.
They were. Well, I mean, you know, humans are creatures. So, you know, there's a lot of stress happening right now, and I think the best thing to do would be just go ahead and hop into the RAS chamber, if you don't mind. It's been a while since you've been in here, but thanks for bringing that extra small mankini. It's real nice, Jason.
It's my style.
Looking good. So just kick your feet around in here. Remember, there are no rules. Really. There's one suggestion, and that is what, Jason?
You should never do the free air release technique in the RAS.
Do not fart in the RAS chamber. It'll ruin it for everyone. And then I have to strain it with that pool thing. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So much hair. Oh. Now let's just kick back and relax. Ah. Oh! No! Who was that? Who was that? Who farted? Who was that in there? That was Petey Puff FPV. I think this is Petey Puff's first time in here.
Wow.
You don't show up at someone's RAS party for the first time. One, you didn't bring anything for everyone. You didn't bring cupcakes, nothing. All you brought was gas. We just told you. We just told you.
Hey, what is the history of the RAS? Like, where did that come from?
I don't remember.
I'm serious. Like, it's such a ridiculous
It's
thing.
weird, isn't it? It's so weird. But
I mean, it wouldn't be a show without it.
Yeah, if I don't do it, then people get upset. Speaking of RAS.
And why is it called the RAS?
I think originally I called it the Razzmatazz. Because it was just a wacky background thing. Like, hey, check out the Razzmatazz. It kind of looks like Razzmatazz, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and now it's just the Raz. Yeah. So there you go.
Wow.
Hopefully somebody won the camera butter by now. Did anybody get it? Let me know.
Yeah, someone posted it was the second one, the second code.
It was?
That's what they said.
Really?
What do you think it was?
I hope more than one didn't work because I'm pretty sure it wasn't the second one.
You owe Paul some money then.
I probably do, yeah. But thank you, Camera Butter, for being a sponsor. Oof, awkward. All right. Well, congratulations. And I've got 2 final videos here that, Jason, you will decide which one you want to see, and then we'll burn the other one, okay?
Okay, good.
Do you want to see a nice, lovely sunset? Or do you want to see Philip Koshat flying around the Statue of Liberty?
Philip Koshat flying around the Statue of Liberty.
You're
Burn
right.
the sunset.
All right, we'll burn this one.
All
right, this is from Philip Koshat. Lady Liberty with his Avata. And this is the mini Liberty.
I was kind of wondering a little bit.
Yeah. This is mini Liberty in Birmingham, Alabama. And this is Liberty Park. I actually worked as a security guard there for a year, many years ago. Huh?
What were you protecting?
There was a school, like an elementary school on the other side, and I protected the kids. And I had a gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
They let me have a gun near a bunch of children. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah. I protected and I served those kids, though. By golly. Do you know what's sad? Oh, I won't even share this. I had
Share
to,
it.
I had to use my gun one day.
Really?
Yeah.
On what? Like a possum?
Well, Liberty Park is kind of a really good part of town. It's like where like a lot of rich people live.
Yeah.
And there was a deer, and somebody hit a deer with a really expensive car, and the deer wasn't all the way dead. And
So you had to finish it?
So I did.
Did you cry?
No. I'll tell you what happened. I didn't cry. I was sad, but it was the humane thing to do. I need some music here.
Did you send it to the taxidermist and mount it?
No, but while I actually did this, I dragged the deer off behind some bushes so no kids or anybody could see, right? And then back there by myself, behind the bushes, I swear I did this. Still morning show guy till the end. I did this. Now, of course, the music wasn't playing, but I was like,
Okay, Fredo. This is it. You've been a good deer. Now just turn around and look at the sunset. I love you, kid.
And then I plugged
How
two
many
in his
shots did you really fire?
Two. It was two.
Wow.
Right in the back of the head, just to make sure. You've been a good deer, Fredo.
And then did you just leave it there, or what'd you do?
It was taken up and given to a homeless shelter, the meat. That's what you do in Alabama. Yeah.
God.
Or you blow it up with tannerite. One of those. Either one, it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway,
Wow.
Yeah, that's really kind of a bummer. I could really use a sunset video, couldn't you?
I thought we were burning the sunset.
Yeah, the hell with that. Now we got to show the sunset. It's a very short little video, and this is from Alex in Canada. It's very short. Alex sends a lot of videos, and this is one of his best. This is a frozen lake sunset. Alexander. Very nicely done, Alexander.
I feel like Alexander spells Alexander the right way.
Yes. Who needs that E? It just gets in the way.
It's silent, basically.
That's right.
Why even include it?
I think Alexander's a young buck, so I'd like to encourage him and all the other kids watching to get out there and be creative and make fun with your drone, because that's, after all, what it's all about.
And shooting gaps.
Now, there are a few things that we should talk about coming up.
Yes.
And one of those is a very basic thing that I think most of us know about, but there could be some newbies watching that don't know that there is a difference between the FAA and the FSDO. Maybe you can explain that.
Sure. So there's something called the FSDO, Flight Standard District Office, and it is like your local branch of the FAA. There's a few, usually in each state, depending where you're at. And the FAA recently came out saying that the FSDO, again, this is your local FAA. So this isn't like DC FAA or Oklahoma City FAA. This is your local FAA based out of Orlando, based out of Tampa, based out of Miami. That they are giving them the payroll dollars and the budget and requiring them to go on, I have the exact word here, they're requiring them to go on surveillance work activities. AKA, they've determined that UAS have a robust risk profile. Specifically, our recent analysis indicates that UAS do pose potential risks to air transportation due to UAS sightings in communities, border and airport approach and departure paths. Additionally, potential risks were identified from non-compliant operations that would require a local analysis to target. So long story short, Ken, you were the original drone cop, but drone cop is going to be a real thing now.
Seriously,
and they're literally budgeting our tax dollars for the local FAA to drive around and look for violators. As archaic as that sounds.
Really?
Yeah. And it's enforceable now. So it goes on. It'll be called a FSDO, FSDO.
Yeah.
FSDO inspectors. It says FSDOS inspectors must also conduct a UAS site visit in support of enforcement actions against UAS operations that interfere with wildfire law enforcement or emergency response. Be on the lookout for FSDOS where you're operating a drone commercially or, here's the big one, for hobbyist purposes. It's not just your 107 people.
So are they going to be following up on reports from people complaining, or are they going to be actively just bopping around on a beat?
It literally... we got a hot one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Old Danny Drone's at it again. Old Danny, get down there, Danny Drone. Yeah.
It literally just says their new national work program guidelines include new required surveillance work activities.
Shouldn't they be worried about doors popping off of planes first?
And cracked windshields,
right?
And
all that stuff
else.
to worry about drone people.
No, they're putting two dudes, with an Arby's roast beef sandwich, driving around.
They'll be on stakeout with their with their aviator sunglasses on, right?
If there are cars sitting in front of your house right now, Ken, just
wouldn't it be funny if they couldn't afford like new cop cars? They had to have those old Crown Vics with the big jelly lights on the top, and they carry nightsticks and they have those big cop mustaches, and they're like, yeah. But in all seriousness, are they going to be using like the Karen app to find people and things like that?
I don't know how they're going to find people. I mean, are they going to use remote ID? I started to say a dirty word. I don't know what they're going to use, honestly. They claim it's for the best. The surveillance opportunities, they're calling them, is a part of the FAA's broader, listen to this, their broader drone oversight strategy. Who doesn't want a broader oversight strategy?
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's kind of worrisome because, part of the whole joke of me having a drone patrol cop car is that there was no enforcement arm of the FAA driving around doing it.
I think maybe you inspired them, Ken. Maybe they saw that and said, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, it's my fault. It was a joke. It was a joke. Oh, man. I've told real cops. They're like, they pull me over. They're like, are you a police officer? No. I said right to their face, nope, I'm the drone patrol. And I tell them that. They say, you're the what? I'm the drone patrol. It says it right there on the door. I think they think I'm needing a helmet at that point,
Yeah.
Because I just insist, no, I'm the drone patrol. I can be the drone patrol. I'm not officially sanctioned, but my beat is the entire contiguous United States.
We should do someone just posted in the chat. We should do like a cop style show. We follow around, play the Bad Boys theme song and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, this is my beat. It's the entire country. I spend the day looking up for my patrol car, even though I don't have a sunroof. I really should have a sunroof on this thing, don't you think? Me and my partner Jason, we're just hitting the streets, looking for those criminals with their damn drones.
That's good. And they do need a sunroof. They got to spot drones.
Right?
Drones without a sunroof.
They should be driving around in Pacers. Remember the AMC Pacers? They had so much glass.
I don't remember that.
Great way well, if you ever saw Wayne's World, that's the car they drive in.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I forget. You were born in 1997.
88.
Whatever. So, well, that is concerned. By the way, do you know the only state that doesn't have an FSDO?
No, it's probably like a Wyoming or something like that, if I had to guess.
It's Delaware.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Delaware. So do what you want in Delaware.
Think of the airspace that's around Delaware, though.
I know, right? What are you gonna film?
You're not gonna do much anything.
Right. Delaware. We're not knocking Delaware. It's awesome.
No, Delaware's
awesome.
great. I love Delaware.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's the FSDO, and so that we'll look forward to them on a beat soon. What were some of the other things we were going to talk about?
Well, something else to mention too. Remember, we've had remote ID pushback number 3 happen. That happened in September. And if you remember the FAA's words in September, they said we need 6 more months. Well, doing the math, 6 more months is March.
Right. And
tomorrow.
So that's
But they haven't given us a date. They just said March 2024.
Okay.
I have a very funny feeling we're going to get to the end of March and they're going to go, hey, we need another pushback. And we're going to see remote ID pushback number 4.
Could it be could it be that I am Ken Stradamus after all? And because I think I said about a year ago that they're just going to keep pushing it back until it's no longer around. We'll just push it back a year. Gone. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I predict at least 3 or 4 more pushbacks.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean just, it's 2015 again. You can do what you want.
So no. And I have the FAA's memo on it here. While the FAA expects pilots to comply with the initial September 16th date, they do understand that some drone pilots may not be able to comply because of the limited availability of broadcast modules and the lack of approved FAA recognized identification areas. That's the FRIAs that we have been speaking about. For this reason, and they pitched the March 2024 date. That's their press release from back in September of 2023.
Yeah, you know what? I think Joshua Bardwell tried to make his property a FRIA.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think he did it. I don't think you can do it if you're a private individual.
No, you've got to be like a school or something like that is how they pitched it initially. It could have since changed, but.
Okay. Well, what about the School of Ken? My nonprofit school that I have? It's the School of Ken.
Were the FISDOs outside with binoculars? That one? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're laughing, but it's
no,
it's ever evolving. It's ever evolving. But, all this pushback, that is reality interfering with the governmental process. And that's good. I'd like to think that we as a community are part of making that pushback happen.
Yeah.
Are we? Or is it just technology?
No, they're working on some new rulemaking. They just put out another proposal for another aviation rulemaking committee. They just finished. What's the one they just finished? I just had it here on the. So it's an ARC, Aviation Rulemaking Committee, on UAS detection and mitigation systems. So they're making, that's great for us, right? Too. Sorry to bring all this great news to you, Ken.
Yeah, well, I mean
that ARC just finished up. I don't think that's going to apply to us a whole lot on that one. But they are working on some other ARCs, really for like what Lyft is doing and Joby and a lot of these trying to do unmanned vehicles. Because what that gentleman said during the news section of you can fly without a pilot certificate, he's right. Like you're on your driver's license, essentially. The FAA is trying to make some rules around this as well as this becomes more and more mainstream. So we don't have a bunch of, Ken Herons, wealthy morning show DJs just flying their stuff all around.
So when Lyft and other companies like that were testing, they're not going to put real people in their machines. So they're flying around like they're drones, like our drones, only bigger.
Yeah.
Did they have to follow rules then, and only when they put a person in it, it loosens up? You know what I'm saying?
And it's not just when you put people in it, it's when you put multiple people in it. Now go to do it for commercial purposes as well. Like the gentleman said, we have this vision where you hail it on an app like Uber.
Right.
I mean, will that happen? Probably one day. Tube stocks will happen first.
Right.
But there's a lot of, the technology is there. The rules and regulations are not there. Nor is the airspace really even set up for this as well.
Wow.
So
by the way, if anybody has any questions for the very knowledgeable Jason Schappert, please put that in the chat. He's paying attention to the chat. I'm going to go over here, and I want to thank some people while you're getting your questions ready for Jason. I want to thank some more people here. We have 16 new members. 16! That is great. Yeah. Even if you remember just long enough to see the video that we made tonight that I will post tomorrow, it'll be worth it.
Great.
It'll be worth it. So Drone Me Up gifted 5. Thank you very much. Drone Me Up. Paul Slathog. I can never pronounce your last name. Gifted 5. Thank you very much, Paul. STOVL Stovall is a new member. Welcome to the Heron Birds. Cops Suck DFPV gifted 5. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yep. Can I just call you DFPV for short? Thank you very much. And Keith, D&D Aerial Views, $5 from him. Wrong button. He is at death's door right now. He's pretty ill. I'm surprised he's even watching the stream. But Keith, we hope you feel a lot better soon. He's healing up after his sexual reassignment surgery. So, don't pop a stitch, buddy. I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. He's actually very sick. Dynadrone. Thank you very much for the $5, buddy. Just to let Jason know that 5 of my students passed their Part 107, and I put them through flight training for our fire department.
Neat.
That is great. Now, the thing that you and I, the top secret thing that you and I are going to be doing is with an agency. I can say that. And it will benefit the entire drone community when we're done. It's a big project.
You're talking about the one where we're sharing a hotel room.
That one, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
There will be footage.
Yes, and this agency is filled with people that have taken your course. Yep.
That's great.
And
That's very
I
true.
forgot to mention M0A, if you are a certified drone pilot, how far away are you if you want to become a manned pilot through M0A?
Being serious, you're like like 2 heartbeats away. Part 107 is like the private pilot light exam. You already learned how to read METARs, TAFs, sectional charts, all of that. Earning your private pilot certificate, while there is certainly a financial commitment to getting in the airplane and flying, passing that written test, everything else, you already have the knowledge component. So if learning to fly manned aircraft has always been a dream of yours, you have your Part 107, you got a really, really strong start to that.
Yeah, if that is your dream, and I know that it's difficult to actually own an airplane unless you're a professional model and can afford it, but you can rent them, right?
You talking about yourself?
What's that?
Talking about yourself?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But you can rent planes like for the day and fly yourself. They do that, right, Jason?
They sure do. There's clubs. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, so you will have access to actual manned aircraft if you want, if that's the route you want to go. Thank you, TJ Grady, for the $20, man.
Nice.
$19.99. And Kong FPV is back with another $420. Thanks, buddy. Oof. I hope you're using the buddy system there. He says, Jason, if you insist on smiling, dim the lights. That is a bright smile. Ken Torbeck, $5. And I thank you very much. He says, Jason, I will trade you my hat from your competition for a membership. We'll talk later. By the way, I will hop on Discord right after this. If somebody will put my Discord link in the chat up there, I will hop off of here and right into Discord. Jason here, he's got to go to sleep. He's been up since 2 a.m. or something. He's very, very tired. And Klaus, thank you very much for being a member for 37 months. Way to go.
Wow.
He says, hey, Jason and Ken, greetings from the Netherlands. And Lambo drives a Zambo. He's been a member for 14 months. He says, thanks for bringing the drama to the rooftop. Absolutely. That was weird. 15-month member, One Vision Aerial. Thanks for the code, Ken. Battery straps and FPV frame. Okay, so One Vision Aerial won the $50 from Camera Butter.
Wow,
Excellent,
cool.
excellent. All right. In the Woods has been a member for 28 months. Bardwell was approved. Okay, so apparently Bardwell was approved for his FRIA.
Really?
That's good.
It's cool.
Yeah. All right. So did you see any questions for you in there?
Yeah, a few people asked about beyond visual line of sight. So I actually have some news on that. If you look at the Senate bill on FAA reauthorization, listen to this, Ken. Tell me you wouldn't love to have this job. The Airspace Innovation Office. Imagine, like, where do you work? I work at the Airspace Innovation Office.
That's cool.
It sounds pretty cool. Like, I don't know what there is to innovate about our airspace, but they're innovating it.
Okay.
Anyways, apparently they've been reviewing things like beyond visual line of sight, how it interacts with traffic management, but they're looking at it more so from advanced air mobility, not as much from just us wanting to rip and shoot a gap and everything else.
Have you been working on your FPV skills?
I can't wait till August to show you.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna be very, very impressed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and he's, of course, talking about Mindfield 5.0. There's a link in the description. I've been getting a lot of people that are RIS-VIPing for this. I'm a little worried, to be honest. It looks so far like we're almost going to double the amount of people that we had last year. We're doing it for 2 days, August 24th and 25th. There's a link to the website in the description. Please take a moment and just fill out the form. Let me know you're coming so I have an idea of how many porta potties to put in.
A lot.
Yes. And there is camping. It's going to be a 2-day event. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so, anything RC, even if you're not into RC, I'm actually talking about this on the radio in Brownsville and in Paducah and my local tri-state area here. So
Your people.
so we're going to have a lot of people coming locally that are interested in drones, and we're going to have a big knowledge base of good ambassadors that can help teach people what they need to do depending on what area of flying or whatever they want to get into. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Mindfield 5.0, the t-shirts are available right now. I'll send you, I don't know, what's your size, Jason?
My size? Large.
Yeah. Large? Just large?
Just a large, yeah. But I want a soft shirt, like 3 or 4 kittens.
Right. You want the satin one, and the one that's kind of tight?
Yeah,
with the V-neck?
Yeah, deep V, please.
How deep the V do you want? I mean, you want deep, it's going to go through the logo. You're going to have to cut that yourself. And if you want to remove the sleeves and show the guns, that's cool too, man.
Okay, great.
I'll get you one. Yeah,
Great.
I'm on it.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Wonderful. All right. So we're about to wrap this up. One more joke from Jason.
Wow. Did you hear about the drone that was used in a crime, but it ran out of battery?
No.
The police refused to charge him because he was in a crime, but the drone died because it ran out of
That's
battery.
good. No, I get it. Is your writing staff your children? It is, right?
Yeah. How'd you know that?
I was picking up on that.
Yeah.
Let's see those pictures of the pigeons one more time. This is really great.
Yeah, that's Ella's pigeon for pigeon jerky.
That is awesome.
On a traffic light.
Good job,
And
Ella.
This is Gavin's with a quadcopter at the bottom. 1, 2,
Wow.
3, 4.
That is
Yeah,
fantastic.
DJI, watch out.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great.
A lot of talent.
Are you
in
going to be
Schappert House.
bringing any of the kids with you to the minefield or no?
Kids to Mindfield? No.
Okay, but
A lot. They'd
you
be
guys
climbing on
can.
stuff.
You guys can. You can bring your dog, your cousin. You can bring your snot-nosed kids. Bring everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. Again, please, some moderators put the link to the Discord. I will hop in there right after this, and I guess that'll about do it.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Man, what a great show tonight. Thank you,
It was a
everybody,
great
for
day.
the support and for hanging out. It's always fun knowing you guys are watching and learning and flying and having fun. Thank you, Trey Shears from the Missouri S&T Multirotor Design Team. I'll see you guys on March 10th. Oh, Zoe FPV is going to be our guest next on March 14th. She is with the Mach 1 Freestyle Contest. There'll be more details on my channel about that coming up, so we'll see Zoe FPV coming up. Thank you, Jeff Sills. Thank you, everybody. But most of all, thank you, Mr. Two Watches, Jason Schappert. Until next time, buh. And?
Bye.
That's it.
Pigeon jerky, the killer who processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, a killer who processed meat.
Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly Jeff and Bo Sharp too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!